Why, hello. Welcome back to another episode of Tom Rick's Quick Fix. I'm here with a wonderful man I just met, Mike Mercedes. Hello, Mike.
Hi. Nice to meet you.
You have a lovely home here, Mike. What year was this built?
1948.
1948. That's a wonderful year.
I think they still used lead paint back then.
Well, that's all right. We'll take care of that today. Little lead never hurt anybody except all those children with all those malformities.
Yeah, but I don't have any children, so that's not a problem.
Great. So tell me, Mike, what do you need today?
I went to the grocery store and I had baked cakes and I baked soups. I do a lot of the cooking here myself.
Oh, I love a good baked soup.
Mm-hmm. And I bought way too many spices, and I had no more room on my spice rack. And I just thought it'd be a nice thing to, have a new spice rack, something custom built, something really nice, something stable for the long term, something my grandchildren will eventually appreciate when I have them.
Oh, well, hopefully not in this place with all the lead. But I do think that's a wonderful solution. I do see what you're saying. You've got oregano kind of put on top of the different counter spaces. There's a lot of this chili powder you got here.
And I need it really visible, something easy to access and grab.
Well, this is
something made of wood, ideally.
Well, that's what I specialize here. So I do see that you have this spot right above the stove, and I think if we clear that for about a foot to make sure nothing combusts, how do you feel about a spice rack right there, right above that stove there?
It seems kind of snug, but it seems... I don't know. Is it too close to the stove? Is it going to catch on fire?
This is why we're here. I think if we have at least 1.5 foot clearance right there, we'll have a nice cherry wood. Have these spices really displayed, really easily accessible, because honestly, you're using the spices when you're cooking. We don't want you to have to go across your kitchen, which is a beautiful craftsman-style kitchen here.
Yeah.
Really looks like there's original cabinetry, probably from the 40s. Real detailed work. You don't see that here anymore. And I think what we're going to try to do is get this spice rack to blend in beautifully with the original style of the home.
I really like the sound of this. How much? What's the rate? How much does something like this cost?
Well, Mike, that's what's great about being on this show is you've already signed a waiver.
Oh.
And you don't have to pay for anything.
How amazing. Lucky me.
You just have to be on the air. So what I'm going to do now is gather my supplies now. And I just have this wonderful, fragrant cherry wood. I'm going to use these rustic nails to really match the style of these cabinets, and I'm going to really stain it.
Look like a lot like the nails in my garage.
Well, that's where I got a lot of this stuff, because I pulled it out from your existing cabinetry, really because I wanted to try to get a good match.
Okay, let's get this authentic.
Get it really authentic. So let's go outside and build this thing, and then when we come back, let's do the install.
Okay.
Why, hello. We're back here, and now we're inside the kitchen, getting ready to fit this beautiful spice rack in.
Oh my God, it's a little larger than I expected.
Well, no, I think I've measured this precisely and perfectly, and I'm just gonna...
Wait, what are you doing?
Well, it's just a little snug here. Hold on one second. It fits really nicely in, but it does protrude a little more than I anticipated. But this is a real quick, easy fix.
So you can just remake it, right?
No, well, there's no need, because you see this drywall behind here is really, there's no real studs here. So if I just cut a hole in the drywall, I can squeeze this in and you can have more room for spices, and they're not going to affect your counter space.
Well, that sounds like a not bad plan. Okay,
well, I'm just going to get my... No, you don't need that. I'm just going to get this jigsaw and really start going at this. All right. Just one more. Oh, sorry there. I think I hit something. My lights went out.
Probably the plaster walls and the electrical sockets.
Oh, that's all right. We'll take care of that later.
You're really brave with these tools. You have a lot of experience.
That's fine. I got this mag light. I think we'll be fine. Okay, now we're just going to try to cram this in. Oh no. There's a problem here with the cabinet on this side.
Excuse me?
I think what we're going to do is, how do you feel about shifting this whole cabinet system a little bit to the right? I think that would give more ease of access here.
I don't know if I have the space for it.
I mean, we're just going to maybe get rid of this one. Let me just take this sledgehammer for a second and just... Okay, there we go. Okay. Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't realize your teacups were still in there.
Oh, my God.
That's fine. Look how much room this is making now.
It's a lot of dust.
Well... this happens when you're doing some repairs, but I think now there's more room for the spice cabinet, and you didn't really need all that extra cabinetry, and what's great is we can kind of repurpose some of that right now. And, I'm seeing this other issue with your refrigerator. We might have to kind of...
No, the refrigerator works fine.
Over here. Come on. Hey, Tony, can you come over here?
Wait,
let's move this
Tony?
refrigerator back. We got to make room for this spice rack.
Has Tony being in the truck the whole time?
Yeah, I need some extra hands now and then. It's fine. I think what we got to do is also like, I think if we just move that window too, it's a little like we could shift that over.
No, that's not a window.
Oh, right.
It wasn't there before.
Well, I'm going to have to go get some more tools here, folks. And when I come back, we're going to make some room for this spice rack by getting rid of some of these cabinets, relocating the refrigerator, shifting the window two edges over, and really maybe even repurposing some of these countertops.
I don't know if you have room for the tools.
We'll be right back. All right, get some more concrete over here, boys.
Tom Ricks is breaking down my home.
Oh, I think an open layout will really nice here.
On my channel wear.
Yeah, like, why don't we make the living room and the kitchen just one big open space?
That's not gonna work!
I think that spice rack's gonna look real good.
No!
You want to be able to see this spice rack from the moment you come into the house.
I can see it from down the street!
Oh, right, guys. Yeah, bring that bulldozer in here, right? Yeah.
No!
Take care of that.
Well, we don't need to pour concrete!
Oh, yeah. Right there, guys.
No! Stop! Give me the cops! Stop!
Nice pavement. Oh, be careful. Oh, wow. Oh, my. Okay.
Quick fix concrete! Tom!
Whoa. We're going to take a little break here while we try to liberate Mike Mercedes. Concrete he just fell into, but what I'm saying is I think we're doing a lovely job here, and the spice rack is looking real nice now that we've cleared out some of these walls and some open space here. But we'll finish this up, but our time's up here. But join us next week when I build this beautiful lawn chair, beautiful deck chair for an outside patio for Mrs. Agnes Garble. Join us next week on Quick Fix.